everyone, my name is Rhonda Harvey with Passion Parties. I wanted to take a moment to welcome you all to our fantastic, awesome Passion Parties team. I wanted to kind of go over a few things as we have signed up a lot of new consultants over the past couple of months, and I wanted to go in and show you exactly how to get your business off to a great start. And by doing that, I'm going to do a little screenshot here. I'm not going to try to take too long or take up too much of your time. But I just wanted to again welcome everyone to our team and let you know who I am. And if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me at 888-399-8580. And please leave a detailed message so that I can get back to you in a timely manner. You should have my email address as well. And if you don't, please contact me so I can get that out to you as well. And you can also join my Facebook page, which is Rhonda Peters Harvey, which a lot of you have already done. And you are going to find a lot of really helpful information on our Passion Parties Facebook group, which I will invite you to as well, if you're not already on there. The first thing I want you to do, and all I'm going to do today in this little screenshot, is show you how to fill out a customer order form / hostess order form. And I'm going to walk you through how to pre-authorize a credit card and explain a little bit about the business and placing an order. So we'll keep this one kind of simple, and I don't want to confuse anybody, but I do like for everyone to, when you're putting in your first order, is to give me a call and let me help you, because money is something that we don't want to take, an opportunity to lose. And if you don't charge like your shipping and tax, or you don't put it in correctly, you might lose a couple bucks. And I know a couple bucks doesn't sound like a lot, but if you do that for 10 orders, that's going to add up. Okay? So I really stress that you give me a call placing your first orders. I know some of you think it's really simple and it's easy, which it is, but it's, money's money. So none of us want to lose that. So I just want everyone to take a moment before I get started on the order form and the placing orders and pre-authorization. I want you to understand that the new consultant getting started is under your main tab here. I can't click on that because it shows like my ID and password for my partners magazine, so I can't click that. But when you do click this after you log in at passionparties.com, after you put in your ID and password, click on the main tab up here, and you'll see all these tabs, which you're going to find very, very helpful. Click them all, play around. You're not going to hurt anything, but go in there and learn the back office. Okay, so you click on main, and you'll scroll down a little bit, and you're going to see a bunch of little tabs that you can click on, and one is going to say Document Center, and I want you to click on that, which is right here, up here. And here is all the new consultant training information. I would love for you to take some time and go over that. And, it doesn't have to be a rush thing. Take your time, go over it. There's a lot of printable stuff here that you can print out that you're going to find very, very helpful to get your business off to a wonderful start. As you scroll down, you're going to see all kinds of other helpful information. Don't hesitate. Click on them. Check everything out. While you're waiting on your kit, or even if you've gotten your kit and it's been a day or two or a couple weeks or whatever, or even 4 months, you just haven't got a chance to get started yet. Now is the time, so don't hesitate. You can always come in and start your business no matter, when you started. All right, so click on this, view all the different things on here, but the one thing that I want to kind of go over is how to do an order form. Now this is an example of an order form / hostess. She is the hostess, as you can see here, Holly the hostess. So there are going to be 2 steps that I'm going to explain that's really, really important to make sure you understand the difference between the hostess order form and a customer order form. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is make sure that everything is filled out here. So if it's not Holly the hostess, it's going to be Holly Parker, because she is our customer. We're going to make sure that we have all the dates included, the zip code. We're going to make sure that if they have an apartment number, please make sure that they include that. Ask them, is there an apartment number? Or bring that up while they're filling out this order form so that we don't have a issue when it gets shipped to them. There's going to be other information they can fill out. Are they interested in hosting a party, becoming a Passion Parties consultant? Make sure you ask everybody in the shopping room if they are looking to host a passion party. Always try to make sure that they have a separate room for the shopping, because even though they say that we all share, we all brag, about what we buy, what we get, somebody might not order certain items because they really don't want everybody to know, even though they say that they do. or they don't care about sharing. So try to always have a separate room for your shopping, and make sure that when you fill out the order form that you do have them fill everything out like I said before. And as you can see here, we're going to scroll down a little bit. We're going to add the items that Holly is wanting to order. Okay, this is the prices of everything that she's ordering. And we are going to make sure, now this, we're going to use this as an example for the customer. So the one thing I want you to remember is there's not going to be any discounts here. Okay, so we're basically going to go ahead and add all this up. It's going to bring us to our balance, our merchandise total. Then it's going to add our shipping and tax. This is actually just our shipping first. All right. And shipping, everybody does shipping a little bit differently. A lot of us from $1 to $110, we charge $9.95 or a straight $10. And anything over that, we charge 10%. You know, it really kind of depends. I don't mind taking a little bit of a loss on shipping, especially if my hostess was ordering this amount of money or my customer. I have no problem giving them a little bit off on shipping, because obviously $622 order, that rocks. So I would probably give her a little bit, discount for her shipping. So basically we're going to go ahead and add our shipping. This is our total with shipping. Then we're going to add the tax. And then we're going to do our subtotal. All right. Now because, and that's basically your subtotal would be the $753.85. We would then put that down here in this bottom box where it says grand total. Okay. Now, what happens there is that grand total is what she's going to make her checkout for, her cash that she's going to give me for, or credit card. And that would be the grand total, okay, is the $753.85. This is where the credit card number goes, expiration date, the last three on the back of the card. I do want to make sure, and if she pays like $200 with cash, $311, you're going to put that down on there. Now, I do want to stress that we only take Visa, MasterCard, and Discover, okay? That is all we accept. We do not take American Express, so just make sure that you do jot that down and you make a note of that. Now, because this is a hostess, we are giving her credit for hosting a party and giving her a certain amount for having the party. So because she had $620.50, well, that's what she wanted to purchase. But say her party was $1,000 party, which if I scroll up here a little bit, there is another sheet that you can actually print out. This is our hostess breakdown sheet, and this is where you're going to see why she got her $100 in hostess credit, because she had $1,000 party. All right, so excuse me. So basically, I'm going to give her $100 in free products because she just had an awesome party. But she's also going to get some products that are going to be discounted, as you can see here. So she wanted the Lilo, and it's $199, and I'm giving her a discount. So this is going to be her discount here. So it's a really good idea, and there's another little sheet in here under the company documents that you can print this out that'll be blank, so that you can always have this little worksheet with you, and that way you can figure this out for every hostess. I don't think I don't have it up, but you can go in there and you can print that out. So this is where you're going to see why she got that discount, and here you're going to see this is her rewards discount, and that's why you're going to scroll down and see on that order form again that she's getting, I apologize, that keeps popping up there, but over here you're going to see less the discount was $142.65, and then she got her $100 for having a $1,000 party. So her total for this whole order is going to be $511.20. So she got quite a bit of a good discount there, and you can throw in other things too. Remember, it's your job, your business, the way you want to run it. So you can give whatever discounts you choose to, but do remember to really pamper your hostess, because she is the main reason that we are in business. Now, pre-authorizing a credit card, again, is going to be under the company documents, and all I did was went over here and I clicked on that. If I can look at it here, right here, placing an order in the PassionNet online business office. So we're going to open it up again. We'll close one of them. The best thing to do is go ahead and look at this and go through it step by step by step. But I really highly suggest that when you go to put in your first order, to please give me a call. It takes about 5 to 10, 15 minutes tops to kind of walk you through on how to pre-authorize your credit cards. Now, I know some of you got the Square Up, with your kits and everything, and you probably signed up for that. That's great. They are a little bit more expensive than what Passion Parties charges for the pre-authorization. The only reason I would use Square or another merchant account is because I carry inventory. So I want to get my money, on the spot because I have inventory, so I'm selling out of my inventory. I still charge shipping. I don't charge as much for my shipping when I have it in stock. Sometimes I'll do $5 or $6. It just really depends on what they're purchasing and how much. But you don't have to carry inventory, so that's just kind of important to know. It's nice to carry inventory if you can afford to do so. After a few parties, you want to buy up some stock because people do like to have some stuff on hand, especially if it's a last minute gift, for whatever reason. But that's really the only reason that I would use Square Up, is if I again, carry inventory and they're taking it with them, because I want to make sure I'm going to get my money and I'm going to run that credit card right then and there. If you are going to have cash and carry, you want to make sure that they do pay cash. You don't want to take checks and credit cards unless you can actually pre-authorize the credit card on the spot before you give them those products. Never give a product out without, or if you're taking a check. That check is going to take a while to clear, and they, if it for some reason didn't go through, which this doesn't happen often, but if for some reason it didn't go through and you gave them products, then you're going to have to hunt them down and try to get your money. That's not fun. Okay, so go step by step, which it's going to break down and show you exactly. I'm not going to really linger in here too much. I'm going to go over here to reports and pre-authorize credit card listing. This is where you're going to go to pre-authorize all your credit cards. You can either do it here, or you can go under order, and as you go to put your orders in, you'll be able to do it there as well, to add a pre-authorized credit card. But I basically go in here and I pre-authorize all my credit cards right here at the same time. You do have to do everyone individually, so therefore it's going to take a little bit of time, but again, it's pretty fast. Do make sure that you have all their information correct again on that order form before you leave with it, and the credit card information. Oh, and I know another thing that was really important is make sure, oh, we closed out of it. On the bottom of that order form, there is a place for her to sign her name and everything after taking that credit card. So make sure that they sign that. So you're going to put everything in here. Say the billing address and mailing are the same. So I'm just going to hit same as shipping. It's going to put all my information in here. It's going to ask you MasterCard, Visa, or Discover. Again, that is all we take. Credit card information, expiration date, and the verification code. Going to put the amount in here, $511. I'm going to click on that. It's going to charge me $16.61. Now the reason it's charging me that is because it's letting me take credit cards, which is a benefit for me and my business, but every merchant account, Square Up, everybody is going to charge you a fee for accepting credit cards and debit cards. It's a great opportunity to be able to take credit cards and debit cards because a lot of people pay with them. Not everybody, of course, but a lot of people do pay. That's going to benefit you and your business to be able to take credit cards. You would then go ahead and submit customer credit card information. Now, it's not going to let me do that because, again, I'm not actually doing one. I don't want to put anybody's information in here. But that's where you're going to see over here. I might have already had it. Oh, nope, I didn't. You're going to go over here and you're going to see where it's going to show you that you submitted the customer's credit card. I believe right here, submit customer credit card. And then you're going to go in and you're going to place your order. All right. So here's where we just put all that information in and we submitted it. Once we do that, then we're going to go over here to order, and it's being shipped to me, which you can click on this and change that. If it's going to the guest, the hostess, once you click on one of these, it is going to leave this blank and you'll have to fill that in. I am going to allow a customer credit card. So this box is normally going to have a no in there, but if you are going to use a pre-authorized credit card that you are authorizing, you have to change that box to yes. That's very, very important. It won't even let it go through unless you change it. Then you're going to put in your order. Let's say I'm going to do this. I'm going to, let's see, we're going to do 5 of them, and I'm going to add it. Oh, good choice, huh? All right, so I'm going to add this. If I made a mistake on something, I can go in here and I can change the amount, and then I can go ahead and click on update quantities, and I forgot the item number of something, so I'm going to go over here to price list. This is really nice to know that you can do this, and you can have the opportunity to search by category, by product name, or sorted by item number. I'm going to go here to deluxe toys, and I'm going to order The Lilo, you can click on it. It shows you a picture of it and everything. I'm going to go ahead and order 2 of these. I'm going to put 2 in there, and I'm going to add those to my order. Now you're going to see where it's going to show you your retail amount, which is $3.98, and $70 for the plug. So my whole retail items is $4.68. You're going to see your discount right here. That's your 40%. Some items it might be 25%. It just kind of depends on what you're ordering. We only have a few things that are 25. It's going to show my shipping, and it's going to show my tax. Now if I charge $2 more in shipping, that's okay, or $2 less. I just took a $2 less cut, but that's fine. So that your shipping might vary just a little bit. The main thing is always try to do your 10% over $110 so that you don't lose money. This is my total that I'm going to pay, even though I charged her maybe $4.80 or something, whatever it would be, because I'm getting my 40% discount. So that's how I'm going to be charged less, because I'm making my money right on the dot. And then you're just going to click on Pay for Order. And because we have clicked that box where it said Apply Pre-Authorized Credit Cards, this is where you're going to go to apply those. When you click on this button, it's then going to take you to this page where it's going to show you. Gotta find it here for you. Scroll down because we already did the ordering. Okay. It's going to take you to this. It's going to show you this. I processed 3 credit cards, or 2 credit cards here. And it's going to say apply to order. And you would click this little box here, and that's going to then apply that to this order that I have here. And that's going to bring this down to, say I put both those on there. Sorry, I hit the microphone here. That's going to take that off this order, so I may only owe like $150. And then I would then go ahead and hit that, add that, and then I would pay with my credit card. So let's say it already took that discount off. My balance would be lower. And then I would go ahead now and put my own credit card information in here and pay, say, the $150 that was owed left after I applied my pre-authorized credit cards to this order. Because some people are paying with cash, which you're putting in your bank account and checks. And other people are going to pay with credit cards and debit cards. So all the credit card and debit cards that you're going to pre-authorize are going to go towards all these orders first. And then if you have to owe anything for any of them, you would pay with your credit card, and never pre-authorize your credit card. No reason for you to be charged a fee for you placing an order with your own credit card. All right, so that's very important. If you made a mistake on something, you can always return to the order and correct it. And the one thing I'm going to go ahead and show here, take me a second to get back. When I went to pay for order, there is going to be something that says pay by credit certificate. And what's going to happen, and I don't know if it shows on here. I think it does. Maybe not. Well, I'm not sure. I can't really see this right here what it says. But what's going to happen is if you pre-authorize a credit card and you go to put it on this order here, when you submit it and it says that there is a credit of $45 that is not needed for this order, it's going to ask you over here on the far left if you would like it back in a check or a credit certificate. And you will have the option to take that back as a credit certificate or a check. A check means it's going to come in your bonus check the next month on the 15th if you do direct deposit, or if you do a paper check, you usually get it a couple days earlier. And now this is going to depend on if it's a holiday or not. So just keep that in mind. If you want to take it back as a certificate, you can, and then that can be applied at any time to any order that you ever want to. Because if you go under my account, you would then go over here. I think it's under my account. No. Yeah, it's under reports. I don't know why I keep wanting to go under my account, but it'll be under reports. And you're going to see credit certificate listing. And if you click on that, anything that you ran on your pre-authorized cards that you had, or when you put your orders in that gave you an extra, like that credit there, you are going to be able to see these right here. I don't have any, but you would see, say it had 3 credits here. At any time, you can apply all of those credits to your order, or you can do 1 to your order, however you want to do it. So keep that in mind, that credit certificate is always nice to keep back there, just because if you ever wanted to put something in for yourself, or whatever reason, it can be applied to any order. Okay, so keep that in mind. And so we went over the pre-authorization on credit cards, we went over the order form, the hostess rewards, and basically placing an order. So I think that's everything. Again, feel free to call me at any time, 888-399-8580, if you have any questions at all about placing your first order. Even if it's your second or third, you might have made a mistake and you want me to help you out, I'm always here for you. Or parties, Rhonda, RONDA, at gmail.com. Or you can private message me on Facebook. And you should be in our Facebook group because you'll find it really, really helpful. I did want to explain one last thing before I forget, that when you are placing an order for each customer, you will have to do this each time. You'll have to pre-authorize every single credit card, which you can do all at once. If you want to go in there and pre-authorize the credit card, you'll have to do each one individually, but you can do all your credit cards up front if you choose to. So you got 6 credit cards sitting in front of you, go through and do this one, hit the submit, come back, do the next one, submit, next one, submit. Placing the order, you have 6 orders in front of you that you have to place. You're going to go ahead and do this one. You're going to go ahead and hit that yes, ship it to them, make sure that address is correct in there. Go ahead, pay for their order, add those pre-authorized credit cards, or if you have to pay with your own because everybody paid with cash and checks, that's fine. Once it's done, you'll have to go back in and do the next order and the next order. Okay, unless everything is going to the hostess or to yourself, if that's the case, then everything can be put all on one page. You don't have to send 6 different orders to that poor hostess. Okay, so if everything is going to the hostess, you're going to put everybody's orders in here and then ship everything to that hostess. But remember, that is not confidential. That hostess is going to know exactly what everybody purchased, and make sure that your customers know that as well. I highly do not suggest sending it all to your hostesses, which I have done myself, and I know a lot of us have. But if something were to happen, that hostess got mad at somebody and didn't deliver them products to her, we don't have any proof. Even though it got shipped to her, we don't have any proof that she did give it to them, that she didn't give it to them. And unfortunately, we are responsible for that. So keep that in mind, that it really should go to them. Plus, it's private, and if something happens, it's insured. Our price, some people might comment about the shipping being a little pricey. It really isn't. By the time they have to drive to a store, we have a 90-day warranty on our products. So if something is defective, which does not happen often, we've got 90-day warranty. They can't get that from any other shop or store like that. So, that shipping is well worth it, in my opinion, if somebody comments on the shipping. Now, if you do have somebody that makes a comment on the shipping about it being a little pricey, and you have a friend with them and they are ordering too, if they want to put the order together, fine. Again, I don't suggest it, but some people, they want to save $3, whatever, that's fine, because you're going to charge $10 for shipping, and they can split that. All right. And just remember, anything over $110 or $111, you can charge 10%. Again, they can split that as well. All right, so I think that sums everything up. I want to welcome everybody again to our Awesome Passion Parties team. If you are not on our Facebook group, I highly suggest you get on there, because you are going to find it very helpful, as we have a file section with all kinds of great information. But again, don't hesitate to contact me, and you all have a passionate day.